All right, I greet you, lovers of freedom. This is Biafra Watchman TV. We are here once again to set the record straight. And we are here once again to speak the bitter truth. Quick one. There's some things that is going on in this Biafra struggle. I've thought about it, and I said, it's high time a lot of things is defined or are defined in this quest for Biafra restoration. A lot of things ought to be defined so that everybody, before you join, or if you are in this Biafra restoration, you know your boundaries. Honestly speaking, a lot of things ought to be defined. One, we have to know if we will get this our freedom via armed struggle. That one is number one. Are we going to actualize this our freedom via armed struggle? Or are we going to actualize this freedom via referendum? This number one part that ought to be defined. Because the reason why some things are happening and some people are getting away with it is because a lot of things were not defined at the initial stage. Had it been a lot of things, we are defined, some nonsense we are seeing, we ought not to be seeing it. I'm going somewhere. Also, we have to define the punishment that comes with betrayal. We have to define the punishment that comes with betrayal. Because according to the history we read, according to the books we've read, or the history of nations that fought for freedom, we know that the punishment that comes with betrayal in freedom fighting is capital punishment. There's no two ways about it. It's non-negotiable. It's non-negotiable. Reason is because at the cost of fighting for this freedom, people are going down. Human beings are going down. So anything that would jeopardize, or anything or anybody that would betray the cause, that at the process of fighting that cause, people are going down, the punishment comes with capital punishment, 6 feet below. Is non-negotiable. These are the things that we are not defined at the initial stage, at the early stage of this freedom. Well defined. That is why we are seeing what we are seeing today. It looks as if betrayal, sabotage pays. Right from down to tell you, because this thing that is happening have called for reasoning. It has called for us to come together and reason. We are not talking about people who are just fighting for freedom, maybe Biafrans in general. The betrayal and the sabotage, went as far as people who swore an oath, being the ESN, as at when they were formed. They went as far as betraying the cause, betraying the oath they took. Because what you see going on in R&D Zog, the people who are working with Hope Uzodinma Imo State government, they were once ESN, but they betrayed the cause. Now the question we should be asking ourselves, when they joined the ESN, were they? I thought there was some oath they took. At the cost of taking that oath, did they even tell them the punishment that comes with betrayal? If they were told that the punishment that comes with betrayal is capital punishment, do you think they will be doing this betrayal we are seeing today? do you think they would choose to be working for the oppressor? If they choose to be working for the oppressor, they know the punishment that comes with it, which is capital punishment. If at the process they face the punishment, somebody will come out from somewhere and be, trying to use emotions or try to bring emotions in a struggle that have taken millions of lives. Some will be telling you, why did they use capital punishment? They would have done this, they would have done that. It's so sad indeed that we are yet to know what we want. It's so sad indeed that we are yet to know what we want. What prompted me to make this video is the video of Uche Mefor I watched, and also the things I heard George Onibe vomiting from his mouth. Uche Mefor is now claiming to be a saint. Uche Mefor is now claiming that he never supported buying of Biafrans, or he never supported what is going on in Alibo, according to him. But Uche Mefor directly sent our youth on a suicide mission. In the history of this Biafra struggle, in this recent modern days of this Biafra struggle, nobody buy Biafrans more than Uche Mefor. I will prove it to you people. I could remember 2015 when MNK was arrested. Uche Mefor was then the deputy. He was the one anchoring Radio Biafra. Uche Mefor, people will be calling him from Ground Zero, telling him that Nigerian soldiers, they are coming with tens of armor tankers. They are opening live bullets to an unarmed civilians, people who just carry their placard and be protesting peacefully. They will be buying them. What Uche Mefor would do is to be telling them to make sure they cover, they take the pictures, take the video, and send to him. Uche Mefor never gave them even a stick as self-defense. Not even a stick as self-defense. Rather, he will be right there in UK telling them to be confronting Nigerians military with armor tanker, with live ammunition. And they will be buying them. They will even be giving him reports that they have bought so number of people. They have now put them in healers. They are taking them to unknown destination. Nobody in the history of this Biafra agitation have bought Biafrans more than Uche Mefor in these recent days, this recent agitation. This man was busy commanding unarmed, innocent youth to confront Nigeria security agents, and they were being mowed down. Biafrans should ask this very man called Uche Mefor, all those pictures and videos that he instructed Biafrans to be taken when they were being paid, what has he used it for? What did he use it for? k1l1ed. What impact have those families been compensated? Today, he has turned 360, claiming to be a saint. Even the people, MNK and Simon, he is even accusing. These ones, they even try to give Biafrans arms or self-defense. Even they even devised a means that Biafrans should no longer come out to protest. Rather, they should sit at home, so that the people with arms will engage this what's it called, terrorist in uniform. But in his own case, he was commanding Biafrans who don't have a stick to confront Nigerian security agents with live firearms. Tens of thousands were mowed down. Today he's claiming to be sent. Are we talking about George Onibe? That one is vomiting from his mouth. This is a man that Biafrans showed love. What is that thing that Biafrans never did for this very guy? They showed him love. Some people even placed him on salary every month. They must make sure that they give him one or two things. Send him a lot of gifts to encourage him. But look at what he's saying today. That is why I said a lot of things got to be addressed in this quest for Biafra restoration. A lot of things got to be addressed. Because people are taking this agitation for granted. Most of these people who are fighting, can you imagine? Some of them, they were talking, preaching, saying all manner of things, gingering the spirit of Biafrans, Biafra or death, gingering their spirit. Some of them came out, they heard their voice. They came out and they were mowed down. Today, they turned 360. They are against Biafra. They are even working as an agent to be pinpointing people who we are agitating for Biafra that he once agitated for. Even said all manner of things. Just to look at. That is why a lot of things got to be defined, so that everybody will know the boundaries. Once you overpass or once you go overboard, you know the consequences. When the person is facing the consequences, this emotional blackmail we are seeing, we will not entertain it. If you want to attach emotional sentiment or emotional blackmail, you will equally go in for it. This thing have to be addressed, because enough of this nonsense. Enough of this nonsense. Back and front, back and front, back and front. Is this how other people fought for freedom and got it? Is it how they fought and get the freedom? Why is our own case different? Why is it that when it comes to Igbo people, their own case must be different? They must bring this idea of business buying and selling mentality, profit and loss mentality. Check the nations that fought for freedom, how they treated their saboteurs. They never spared them. They never spared them. Even America, we are regarded as the most civilized nation today. Check when they fought for their freedom from Britain. Check the people that sabotaged their cause, how they treated them. Some of them ran to this present day Canada. The English speaking of I'm even confused. Will I say English speaking Canadians or English speaking Canada? They are the saboteurs that ran away during America War of Independence. But in our own case, everything will take everything for granted. You will see somebody shouting Biafra today, tomorrow he will turn 360 and start. Not only that he's working against, he will be even pointing fingers so that the oppressor will buy the person that is talking about Biafra he was once talking about. What if the people who never believed in that Biafra point or gave a clue of his whereabouts and the oppressor by him or her? A lot of things got to be defined, honestly speaking. And this idea of that is God that will give us Biafra. We have to remove that mentality because that is practically not possible. Practically not possible. We are doing practical things here now. God will not come down from heaven and give us Biafra. It's we that will decide how we will get this Biafra. Are we going to get it via armed struggle, or are we going to get it via referendum? Exactly. We have to be honest to ourselves now. So that if we choose referendum, that means whatever we are facing in Nigeria, we shouldn't complain. If they're buying us, we have to take it as a fate. We have to take it as a fate. Any day they buy us and get tired and they choose to give us freedom, we accept it. But we will not choose referendum and they are buying us and we will still come out here to be talking. They are buying us. That one is not acceptable. If we choose to get Biafra via referendum, if they buy us, we'll accept it. If they get tired of buying us and they decide to give us freedom, we'll take it. So these things ought to be defined. The punishment that comes with betrayal have to be specified. Have to be specified. These are the things that Biafrans will need to take into consideration before or in this course of fight for Biafra restoration. Very, very important, because this thing now spoil a lot of things. Every day sabotage keep multiplying. You will see somebody, the person will join the movement, cause chaos, cause a lot of damage, cause a lot of setback. At the end of the day, the person will disappear. You no longer hear from the person. Some will decide to be an agent to the oppressor. We will still see this thing. Imagine people who took oaths not to have anything to do with the oppressor. They are now working for the oppressor. Oppressor are not using them to be burning their fellow Biafrans' houses. The oppressor is now using them to their own advantage. Is this what they swore to? Is this what they swore? We hang. We hang. If by tomorrow na keta na any capital punishment na, people will start complaining. Well, Biafrans, let me just speak my mind and say my opinion. If you watch this video, if what I said in this video interests you, share it. Drop your opinion in the comment section if you are of this opinion. If you are on this very part of my opinion and submission in this quest for Biafra restoration, drop your thoughts in the comment section. Very important. Let's even assess all these things. k1l1ed Biafra. I greet you all. Peace and love.